Alright, welcome back. What the hell? Welcome back again, folks. I don't know what that was. Man, all kind of weird stuff happened at the house that never sleeps. But that ain't nothing new. Let's get back on this Les Paul before we get sidetracked and derailed again. The screws I ordered. I think I showed in the video already. They was the wrong ones. Didn't fit. But I found some to go in there. The ones I need, I'll show them to you. And got them in. Got the pickups rings. Pickups in the rings and they're ready to mount. So I thought today we'd run the wires in and start soldering those up. And just however far we get, I want to try to keep an eye on how long this video is, not make it too long. So let's do it. So we can at least get these pickups in and get them soldered in. There's the screws that I ordered. I told you about those. Ordered them, and they're laying here somewhere. Right there they are. They're gold, but they're too small, just like the ones. I think I showed that in a video. The screws I had was too small, and see, these are not gold, they're black. That one and this one. But they'll work until I can find something better, I guess. Anyways, we're going to run some wires down into that cavity today, and we're going to do some little more soldering. Well, that went right in there. Check that out. You can't see it, but it's going right down in the other where it's supposed to go. All by itself it did. Just like it knew where to go. Stuff like that don't happen nearly often enough. Okay, there's one down. I think I'm just going to go ahead and screw these in there too. Into the body there. I'm not figuring on taking them back out anytime soon. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'll never have to. Unless I upgrade the pickup somewhere down the road. How y'all doing, man? Hope you had a great weekend. Well, I don't know when you'll see this, but it's Sunday here right now. Check that out. Alright, I've got all those screws here. They are gold. Every one of those are gold, I think. Yep, grab everything but the right one. Let's have a look through the... These don't look like they're long enough, but that's the ones I took out of here. Oh, here they are. Yeah. Some of them's longer than... The ones that go back here are longer than the ones that go in the front pickup. Anyways, it's Sunday here, Sunday night. AC's, my sinuses is all screwed up, man. I've been running in and out of ACs. Lord have mercy. It's working on my sinuses. I should have had these. I'm going to pause the camera and I get this my shit together. Hold on. You may have noticed a whole bunch of these always around everywhere, man. I've got a stack of them over here right now. That when I'm working on a certain guitar, I keep everything I take off of that guitar, or I'm going to put on it, I keep in one of those. Like I say, right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them over here right now as we speak. These are the shorter ones. That looks awful long, but that's right. That's right. And they are kind of gold. I thought some of those were longer than the others. They all look like they're the same size right now. Same length. Oh well. Anyways, I was asking, how are you guys doing? And ladies. Wow, that was close. How are you guys and gals doing? Hope you had a great weekend. It's trying to go in there crooked. I guess that's the way the hole was, though. We got screws in there. I'm getting ahead of myself. I thought these front screws were shorter than the ones in that back pickup ring, but I guess not. They are all the same size. I swore they were longer in the back. Alright. There are gold, but they're kind of a tarnished looking gold. Alright, I think I got everything I need here. You might hear some humming in the background. If you hear that, it's the soldering station. That's what it is. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see. Wonderful smells of solder. I'm going to rig up a sky cam type thing here sometime, someday, and you'll be able to see a little bit better when I do that. You know how that goes if I ever get around to it. What the hell is around to it? Anyways. Yeah, I'm going to screw around and break that wire, I'm afraid. I'm not awful careful. Break the tip of it. Need to get a hold of it. I'm trying to get there, I got it. Needed to bend the tip of it. Now I just need to get a hold of it again. Okay, here we go. Lord, it's hard to see. Hard to see down in there. I gotta bend that wire around where I can see it. You got the ground soldered already. Did it break? Oh, there it is. It's going to break if I keep bending it. I just want to tin the end of that first. I should have did that to start with instead of trying to stick it through there. Not tinned. Anyway, I was going to say, eventually, I'm going to have a sky cam rigged up here so I can show you guys shots from above. I think that would be pretty neat. Alright. Now let's get a little more solder on that. I love that soldering station, man. It gets her done. I got 3 more tips to it. If I could find them. I mean, a lot of good they're doing me. I don't know where they are. Yes, sir. There's one down. Now that other wire, I shoved it up here out of the way. There it is. That's the fretboard pickup. Just gotta go on this part right here. Plus there's a ground wire there I need to get soldered down and out of the way. You know, if I could stick that through that loop would be awesome. I'll probably never get it in there. I don't know. Maybe I can. Yeah, I did. It's in there, baby. Well, let's solder that sucker. That's the ground that comes from the bridge and the tailpiece. Just going to solder it right to this lug here. And it's a done deal. That kit's got everything that you need in it, man. Check that out. I actually had a switch before. One of these switches came with this kit, and this gold one, I don't know if you can see it, yeah, this one is the one we're going to use because it's gold. But he's even got the whole entire wiring harness in here. Check that out. What we want right now is a ground wire. I'm going to shut this soldering iron off, or at least slow it down. I know people are going to be asking what's wrong, what I do what happened there? Well, over the years I used to ride motorcycles an awful lot, and many years, motorcycles and ATVs, and doctor says got way too much sunburn. Way too much sunburn on these areas of my arms. And that's what the deal with that is. Or so that's what they say. Alright, I'm just going to shove that in that. Maybe I will. Yeah, there it goes. Shove that in that hole and solder it, man. I'll get it to stand up there, it'd be nice. Yeah, it works. Anyways, that's the deal with the arms. Too late to do anything about it now. I'm just running this wire, this ground to every case of every pot. Alright, now I've got this wire, if you can see that or not. This came in that kit. I'm assuming this is to wire it up with this diagram that he sent. And we didn't use that. We used the Sheridan 2, which calls for I think 300K pots for the volume and 500K for a ton, but we're using all 500K. Now the only thing I've got left to do here now, got the switch here, the gold one. There's what it looked like. Shiny gold. It's a short one. See, the solder switch is quite a bit longer. No, yeah, not very much longer. You can get them different lengths. Both of these were considered to be short. Anybody's going to use this one. And the only thing left to do is run a wire. He sent this wire also. I'm assuming this one he sent to run from the switch to the output jack, which I've got somewhere a new one for that too. I hope it's gold. But the kit was designed to do it with this wire, and I'm not going to use this wire. The wire I'm going to use is up in the other shop, and I'm not going over there tonight and get it. So this is going to be for another time. And of course I guess we could go ahead and run that, but we'll just wait and wire the whole switch up to the pots and the jack whenever we do it. There again, I'll show you one more time. Here's the diagram he sent with the thing. You can pause it and look at it. It is upright, isn't it? Yeah. That's the one he sent with the thing. Now I didn't wire it up like that because I didn't want a volume knob up closest to me and then straight back from it. I wanted both volumes in front closest to me, and then both tones in the back. It's a Sheridan wiring diagram too. I'll put if I can remember to do it, I'll put a schematic of it up here right now. And since I don't have the right wire, here's the switch. The way I'm wiring it, I only need to run 3 wires from the switch. One, like I say, to the jack, and one to each pot for each pickup. And the wire he sent one to stick to this little 1-strand wire to run to the output jack. I know he did, but this kind of wire here, that's good wire, but I'm not using that at all. I'm not using any of it. It's got 2 wires in one, and I don't need that the way I'm wiring it. So I guess that's it, guys, until I get enough strength to walk up to the other shop and get the wires I need. Like I say, it's getting late at night. It's 11 o'clock. I don't know how long this video is. I had to stop 2 or 3 times. People picked the instruments up. And it'd probably be a short, screwed up video. Probably. I'm thinking that's what it'll be like. Anyways, cheers to you. I'll see you in a day or two. Alright, welcome. What the hell?